I get the feeling that these heavies are just a little bit too much. Protect our trade in Antwerp, we make plenty of dosh there. I think I set it to the wrong place. This is one of the laggiest menus in the game. There we go, Antwerp. It's a shame we lose the cathedrals, but I think we can get these conversions done fast enough without them. Damn, it's hard to go while the stream is going. Your voice is truly mesmerizing, Jake, but still sleep. So long, Doctor. So Jake went down to one Shamanist province of Sweden and back up. Yes, that's how I became Shamanist. Oh my, oh my. Right, we're pulling you. It's going to take something else to defeat you, isn't it? Perhaps all of our men put together in Limburg could take you on? Yeah, I'm just going to have to straddle revolt risk for a while. Let's get this converted so we can spit out Shamanist Bavaria. Yeah, no, not Karl. Not Karl. Could do without Regency right now. Damn, time flies so fast. Yeah, that was like 2 hours just to do one thing. That was a lot like a war I recall waging fairly recently. All this overextension is making these revolts fairly large, and I have little in the way to combat that unless I want to spit these nations out. I suppose in 17 months or so these will be completed. Touch wood they don't revolt. Stick a 40 stack down there just in case. So the question I'm sure is on everyone's mind is, who is Jelra voting for? Themselves, of course. So I need them to get some other support so that they can take the throne. Unfortunately, that means getting other pagan electors, or simply removing all others. I suppose another way I could do it is cause such a rift that everybody gets one vote, and then just possibly Jelra will get it. But that doesn't seem good enough to me. So what I may have to do is get Genoa as a vassal, and do the same to them. Yeah, I know, sounds horrible, doesn't it? Maybe I should go against someone that doesn't take economics, so let's weigh up our foes again. Alsace is already our vassal. They also took economic. Bohemia is already a vassal, but they're a real handful. Cologne took economic. Trier? Gee, they all take economic. What a pain. Jake, I don't think you have the in-game time to make brown skin. You know, I got told the same thing about conquering the world as Ryukyu. Like I said, I have a higher purpose here. I've got to make my brown skin. Yeah, converting all of Europe to shamanism would be a challenge, but I like to think this is a bit more interesting. All these people sitting in Ireland, and frankly, it's a bit worthless. Jake, Genoa has infinite ducats, don't be silly. Oh my. You actually going to hold out? Yeah. And at least now we have a large enough trade fleet to crush people when it comes to economies. Still, OPMs. Cologne may be the one to go for. They may have trade ideas. Did Gelra? I don't think it helped matters. The trouble is that this was the ideal island to do that on. Nobody else could really get to it. I suppose I could do it on Ireland as well. When I was brainstorming this, I was trying to think, how can I separate Gelra from my vassals? Because my vassals would just walk over, kill their troops and occupy their land. Whereas what I wanted was their troops to remain alive for as long as possible so they could rake up some larger loans. That's why I settled on these provinces, although next time I think I'll settle for Ireland. Give them Ulster so I can just march on and off, or just march on with 1,000 and keep it all locked up. And that belongs to the London node, which I can just privateer into oblivion. Yeah, should be no problems in that regard. Electors trading in an inland node are no use to you, are they, Jake? I'm not sure what you're getting at there. I think Cologne could be the one for me. If I vassalize Cologne, sell them one of these provinces and then do the same to them, although maybe try to make them build up more debt this time. Still, I'm going to have to dump my aggressive expansion because I got way too much there. First I'll dump these countries though. Finish up quickly, please. What's your mission to complete by 1821? I want to make Brownskin a fully functional Shamanist Holy Roman Empire with a Shamanist Emperor and Shamanist Electors. Is that too much to ask? Better not be, because that's what I'm going for. Jake, do any of your vassals have ports? Milan do. So yeah, Milan is a bit of a concern in that regard. I had lazy diplomats for so much of that. I should be improving these relations pronto. I want to keep Bohemia and Alsace on my side because I can turn them against the current emperor. So if it looks like Austria is getting too big for their boots, I can turn on them and have someone else favoured. In fact, I can just go to war with all of them so that I want Gelra to be the one. That would be so good. So I would need to get Cologne on my side. If I turn Cologne Shamanist, they would... Would they back Gelra? Not even sure if they could. I mean, for some reason they can't vote me as Emperor, even though I'm also Shamanist. There must be some strange rules revolving around this. Still, I will try. Jake, if Gelra is Shamanist and your vassal, how come he isn't voting for you? I do not have him as a vassal anymore. I relieved him of his vassal duties. Impulse infantry. Pow. It's all about the aggressive shock when it comes to cavalry. Phew. Jake, annexing all the other electors is probably easier, potentially, but Austria will just make new electors. And they will be Catholic, and they're not going to vote for Gelra. Jake, you are not in the HRE, that is why they are now not voting for you. Are you sure? You can get elected Emperor if you're outside of the HRE, can't you? It says strictly that I'm not eligible to be Emperor. In fact, looking at his list, nobody appears to be eligible. Interesting. Huh? The Emperor just can choose to make new electors. It's a diplomatic option. So yeah, I need to make a second elector. As long as I can get 2 people voting for the same Shamanist elector, I can make this work. Also, Jelra, I don't have to worry about this province converting to another religion, because he doesn't border anyone of another religion. Happy days for me. Oh, I never did court Jelra, did I? Should I give it back to him? That might be dangerous. I should kind of keep him there as a pocket insurgent. I don't want the province, but what the hell. He is weak though. Nobody would vote for a weak emperor. Do I give it back? Do I give it back? People might fight him. But I don't want to core that piece of garbage land. Well, it's in the Antwerp trade node. That's me convinced. That was one hell of a long struggle. Did anyone take note of how long I was in that war for? Swedish botanist Carolus Linnaeus is the father of modern taxonomy. Good for him. Whew. How many subscriber emoticons does this channel have? We've got 4. If someone wants to show them off, now's a good time. Any excuse. Alright, we should probably see to getting rid of this aggressive expansion. Loads of troops, and yet we still need more. Jake isn't it time Foix had one more province? That's why I was eyeing up their coring process of Orléans. It's almost done, I'm sure. And then they can get Perino. Boy, I sure don't like being overextended. You wouldn't think so from my world conquests, but no sir, I don't like it. Whew. Almost done. I don't really want to release them as a vassal. I just want these provinces out of my country. Trouble would be Austria coming and declaring reconquest. So how can I stop that? Not sure if I can. Still, I don't want these countries inside me. Hey, Ashanti, everybody's favourite whipping boy. No, we still have truce with you. Oyo, you're another favourite. Allow me to cleanse that heresy you have. Typical. I want these siege generals over here just to make us pick up the pace. Oh good, if we can get our British corps going, we should be able to get rid of all this overextension. Jake, if Bavaria is released, they'll love you. So it shouldn't be hard to enforce peace. Well, I'm not sure about love, but they won't hate me at least. Jake, what religion should they add to the game? Jews. So if I release the nation of Bavaria, and the other one is... what was this again? Württemberg? Yeah, they'll love that. But I need these conversions to be finished, so Jiang Jiao, hurry it up, please. Ah, finally. No more overextension events for now. Oxfordshire needs to be cored as well. And when we finish this war, we can also sell Perineo. Everybody wins. How does Africa play a role in your nefarious schemes, Jake? I beat up Ashanti and Oyo from time to time so that I can make peace deals, usually revolving around releasing nations. Also, I get an extra merchant, or at least I should. I think I've lost... oh, we've lost all our bonus merchants. West Africa in particular has taken one heck of a beating. I'll have to change that. There we go, we got him back. I'm not sure whereabouts he was, though. Was he a North Sea guy? Yeah, he transferred power from the North Sea, but I don't think he's really necessary anymore. Whereabout could we have one? Perhaps transferring the trade power away from here into Antwerpen. I know it already goes away, but if we transfer it, it will increase in value as well. Not that we really need fractions of ducats at this rate. Okay, so all this land has been converted to Shamanist. Now we say, Oyo, oi, boy. We want to get rid of Bavaria and Württemberg. They will agree. Unfortunately, it costs us Diplo power, but that'll be fixed in the next patch. Aggressive expansion goes from 200. Okay, so we lost 15 aggressive expansion for losing 3 provinces. With a combined total of 6, 12, 17 base tax. I don't understand how those calculations work at all. But there we go, even more brown skin. It doesn't help us out in any way, but I wanted it. Let's get rid of Perineo. Comets? What comets? Okay, is there even anything left to worry about right now? I ditch my aggressive expansion. I somehow get Genoa as a vassal. Still working on the details there. Then I give Genoa some of Ireland, and then I thrash Genoa. How do I thrash Genoa in such a way? I have a plan. A daring plan. A sound plan. One of the issues is, though, they are a merchant republic. So they're going to get boondollar from their trade nodes. You're getting 5 ducats from Genoa just from being here. Merchant present gives you 2. But your high mercantilism... No, that shouldn't hurt. No, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it all again. People want me to build the Kiel Canal. Building canals are full of horrible events that cost you points. Oh, we're negative diplo points because of that peace deal. Also, Great Britain moved their capital to Derby. Or Derby, rather. So, yeah, we're free to take London. Let's get our claims going. Remove Mainz from the map. No! That's one thing I don't want to see. I'm very happy with the state of brown skin at the moment, just smearing the brown all over Germany. Not bad. Still, I really feel like my troops are too scattered about at the moment. No, you guys are taking care of this area. You're meant to be the dedicated rebel stomper around there. You folks are just wasting away here. I'll get you up north. Jake, you should restore glorious Augsburg as a Shamanist nation. It does fill me with a bit of pity that I had to get rid of some of their cores there. Hopefully I don't go for them. Franconian inheritance. What does that mean for Bavaria? Bavaria don't take religious ideas. What a shame. How about you, Württemberg? Oh, you do take religious ideas. I hope you expand then. Expand Württemberg-related dongs. I do feel like I'm sitting about doing too much of nothing here, but... I've never tried justifying a trade conflict. But I've never really had it work, even when I try to get trade power somewhere like Genoa. Well, they barely have any, so that wouldn't work. I could no Cassis you, but you're in the coalition against me. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean off that aggressive expansion. I really want you to join in the fight against me, though. Austria have a lot of friends, though. Ah, Naples, of course. They're only allied to France, and that's no longer a big issue, because France are pathetic. France are also allied with Wurzburg, who, if I'm not mistaken, another elector. But they're an elector who seems to hate Austria. Oh no, they just like Cleves slightly more. But if I had Wurzburg on my side as vassal, I would just need to go to war with Austria, and then I'd have 3 people not backing Austria. You wouldn't back Austria. That would only leave Cologne and Trier. Should have never given your lands back, should I? So is that how it works? Do I fight Naples? Will Genoa join in? If they don't join in, what's a man to do? Do I take Nice, fabricate a claim, or do I know CB? All these things can be figured out once I drain that aggressive expansion of mine. Jake, why not try Cologne first? Yeah, why did I give up on Cologne anyway? They're a merchant republic, so they won't vote for themselves. They can't vote for themselves. Then the same goes for Genoa, though. Allied with Wurzburg. Allied with Austria, but I don't have Cassis on you. I got endless Cassis on Austria, but Austria doesn't seem to call in. All of their friends. No, I think we'll go for Genoa first. Fight Naples. And if all else fails, we know CB. Alright, the jig is up. Wait, I don't have to do anything first, do I? Land that I need to sell, perhaps? No, it's all coring away. Brilliant. And no Ayuta this time, that's good. Jake, you will need to make every elector Shamanist, then all of them will vote for themselves, and you'll automatically get one Shamanist Emperor. Maybe. It's not impossible. Ditch that aggressive expansion. Also, let's admire Mongolia, who despite all the hardships, they've been growing. Granted, they don't have many directions to go. They couldn't take on Ming, I'm sure. But they can field a 37 stack. And they've been building. Good going. I'm sure you'd beat Bain Williams at that rate. Half-time Jake fights Ming, half-time bankrupts Chelra. Yeah, I know, it's long and arduous, but hey. I'm trying to do something interesting. Nobody said it would be interesting and entertaining. At least I sure didn't. Jake, you must spread shamanism to Mongolia. Oh my, Mongolia is Sunni. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Oh, here it all comes. Hey, could you save me some time and declare a coalition war on me? That would be great. Oh, I love this shamanism. It just gets everywhere. Jake, I think you'll have to get Austria's prestige crippled. They already have negative prestige. It's not stopping it. They've got 5 electors in their pocket here. One of them's my own vassal. Still, we've got 1 shamanist elector. Oh, holy smokes. He's gone up in flames. Revolutionaries. See, that's bad. That's really bad. I can't have you become anything other than a monarchy. But you would never give me military access. Oh well. Alright, can probably get you guys out of there. And we do need more boats, even though we're over our boat limit. It's alright, that's what we got all this money for. Certainly not for building canals. Waste of money, so it is. Should have stayed and played a 2 hours of hell. Why did I decide to do this? Can we roll back the clock by 7 hours or so and go back to the trucking? That was fun. I remember.